Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Thornburg, and as I speak about these parenting traps where we kind of drop into fears and our old ways of hierarchical parenting, where the parent therefore has to go on our agenda at all times, and we forget that we're interacting with another human that's learning how to interact with other people. And because life gets us as parents really into a hustle and bustle where I just have to get from here to here to here, and I got these kid activities and go to school and get to work, and mom needs this, and there's so much going on, you are just driven by this need to become very effective, very efficient, and move through the day as fast as you possibly can. You drag the kids behind you, and they're watching you and learning from you, and then you develop this hierarchical parenting where they now mimic you, because now when they see an opportunity to take control, we want to try to teach them, instead of that hierarchical way, a more compassionate way of just making life wonderful by approaching needs. I had one of those stop dead in your track moments with one of my kids. It happened many, many years ago, but I was reminded of that moment yesterday because the kids were out in the front yard playing soccer, and the ball went into the neighbor's yard, and there were some workers. All of a sudden, the soccer ball is in front of them. The guy got a big smile on his face because he got he got to play essentially for a moment in the middle of all of his work. And I got a smile on my face that's in that instant moment of I can play, and just the lighting up of just excitement for that one particular moment. I just remembered me being shocked out of my own parenting trap moment. Wife was out of town. I had, I don't know, 6 kids, I think, at the time, and they were very young. They were probably anywhere from like 7 or 8 years old down. I had to get them off to school, and moving through, I kind of had an assembly line thing to get everybody down and move through the morning. It was time to go, and I was like, and I named the daughter's name, and I realized that she's still sleeping. And so now I'm like, okay, I got to get the other kids to school. I can't make everybody late. So I rush off, and I get everybody to school, and I get upstairs, and I'm like, huffing and puffing upstairs a little bit. And there's Lily just smiling, sleep. I go, Lily, kind of sternly. And I go, you didn't get up. She's like, she just kind of looks up at me, little girl eyes and doughy eyes. And she says, Daddy, dreams are my earplugs. And I just started to laugh so hard that is like the imagination, the play we can experience when we just remember to drop into let's make this and positive interaction by working through how to make life wonderful, and realize that we're all on this parenting journey. So while you might hear me speak like, well, you should do this and this, understand it's an evolution that I got here. I had to go through a lot of pain and trial and error and experiences with parents and just years and years of experience. And these are kind of the distillations that I've come to, but really important to recognize that we all have to go through this parenting journey and understand what our life parenting purpose is. Really, the compassionate way of making life wonderful is much better than the hierarchical way. And remember to play. Thanks.